What up, writers? I'm Violet, an aspiring YA author. Welcome back to the 12 Days of Writing. Today I'm going to be doing the Ho 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 tag. I saw this tag on Charlie Dorset's channel, but it was created by Kim Chance and Melissa at Hopeful Happenings. Question number 1, Santa Claus. If you could ask Santa for one thing off your author bucket list, what would you ask for and why? I think the easy answer would be like an agent and a publishing deal. But right now in my writer journey, I think what I would really want for Christmas is like those really close sort of critique partner alpha reader relationships. And I would also not mind being that for somebody else. That's I think what I really need right now in my life. Santa, can we make that happen? Number 2, the ghost of Christmas past. What's one piece of advice you wish your past self knew about writing, or what advice would you give fellow aspiring writers? Well, the advice I really needed as an aspiring writer myself was to learn about and pay attention to writing tense and point of view. Because when I look over my old writings, I would switch between first and third person and constantly hop between present and past tense. That's why I talk about it so much in my writing vlogs, because it is something that I had struggled with in the past. So if it's something you struggle with, get that stuff together, yo. Question number 3, Elves. Santa has his little helpers. What resource has been the most helpful to you and most invaluable to your writing process? This is an easy one. I would not be the writer I am today without speech notes and speech-to-text technology. If I was left to handwriting and typing on my old laptop on Microsoft Word, I wouldn't be a writer today. That's as simple as it was. That's why I didn't start writing seriously until my late 20s, because that had been my method before and it got me nowhere. So technology really helped me out with this one. Speech-to-text, number 1, best writing resource for me personally. Number 4, gingerbread cookies. What is your favorite holiday treat? What is your main character's from your current whip's favorite holiday treat? So my favorite holiday treat, well, other than like peppermint mochas and things like this, would probably be pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie. And another thing I love is spritz cookies, but only my mom's spritz cookies. I don't know what she puts in there, but they are the best. I have not been home in Minnesota for Christmas with my mom in like years. I think 2012 is the last time I had one of those cookies, and maybe I'm working them up in my head better than they were, but probably not. Oh, and for my characters, I think from the High School Monster Hunter, because I'm project hopping at the moment, Robin, she's the protagonist of that story. I think she would like dense like Christmas treats, like cakes, like really like cakes and pies and things that are filling, and she wouldn't like want little candies or fudge or anything like that. And Kit, the protagonist of the rom-com retelling, I see her as like a purist, traditionalist, not that adventurous. She'd probably like candy canes, sugar cookies, like frosted sugar cookies. That would be her jam. And those I think are my only sort of more real world characters, those fantasy characters. They're not having Christmas. They're not doing this kind of stuff. Number 5, holiday traditions. What is your favorite family tradition? What fictional character would you like to share this tradition with? A tradition that I have in my little family is doing Christmas ornaments for our tree each year. That we like to have the kind of idea of like Mod Podge, homemade ornaments, and also things collected from our travels. I can pull a few of them for you. Like these are the hand-painted ones from the Christmas markets in Vienna. Since we lived in Vienna for several years, my partner and I. Let me see what else I can get for you. Minnesota ones. Classic moose. Okay, those are from some travels, or I guess... Oh, and here's a homemade one. So this was our homemade ornament from 2017. Obviously, it's my dog Lupin with his one eye. And then on the back it just says Lupin and the date we adopted him. So I originally read the second part of the question wrong about what fictional character would you like to share the tradition with. I thought it meant what traditions would your characters have. So I'm gonna answer that instead. I think I'm going to talk again about my protagonist from the High School Monster Hunter story, Robin. I think she would be such into like aesthetic Christmas and having like matching family outfits or like theming for each year, like a color palette. That would be totally her. Christmas card, photo shoot. That would be her thing. And I think she would also be into handmade Christmas presents, crafting something. Number 6, Star of Bethlehem. What started your journey to write your first book? Has the journey turned out like you imagined? Where would you like to see it go in the future? So my first book that I drafted was The Portal Project, and that was last summer. And it was really AuthorTube, watching videos here on this platform, that encouraged me to write, because I saw other people like me just out there doing it, just doing the thing, getting it done, putting themselves out there even though they weren't professionals, just regular people. And that inspired me to start writing. Has it turned out like you imagined? No, because that draft was a hot mess, and I haven't gotten a lot done in the last year and a half since I've been kind of in it as a writer. I think as much as I wanted to, I procrastinated a lot more than I guess I would have liked. And where would I like to go in the future with my writing? I'm consistent. I'm in it now. Now that have this channel and I'm doing the thing, I'm doing the thing. I don't necessarily need to sorry, Lupin is right next to me knocking down the freaking Christmas tree. Lupin, it's not about you. Sorry, he wants to be part of this. He always wants to be part of everything. Wait. There's a cameo from Lupin the dog. Best friends, woo woo woo. Okay, Lupin, that's enough of it. Number 7, The Night Before Christmas. What is your favorite book to read during the holidays? When I first read this question, I was like, I don't read any special books during the holiday. Whatever I'm reading, I'm reading. And then I sat on the question and I came to think of my favorite Christmas book has to be hands down The Grinch. How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss. I'm a big Dr. Seuss fan. I love that stuff. The TV and film adaptations, I have some opinions on those. Number 8, Christmas parties. What is your best advice for juggling writing with the busy holiday season? I got a feeling that 2020 holiday season is not going to be so busy for most people. But I'm going to answer the advice anyways as if it were a regular holiday season. Okay, my advice would actually be to make it very clear to your family that writing is a priority to you, because if they don't know, they're gonna treat it like it's something that it can be pushed aside. It's just a little hobby. Haven't we all heard that? Oh, you can skip that. We have family game night today, you know? We have this going on, we have that going on. You can do that another time. Yeah, hashtag relatable, heard that one before. Because I know I had to do that with people in my life and say, hey, no, this isn't just a little hobby. This isn't just a little thing I do for fun. This is something serious to me and something important to me, and I need you to respect that. You got to set that boundary. Sometimes it's easier said than done. But if it's really important to you, you have to take that step and do that. Number 9, Polar Express. What writing ritual do you use to transport yourself into the world of your book or the mindset of your characters? I don't really use my writing rituals in that way. I like candles and stuff, sort of to study instrumental playlists, but I don't usually have specifics for that specific project or scene. I just like generally whatever playlists and candles. Okay, we gotta change this. Okay, sorry. Lupin really wants to be part of this. So, so what I would actually say I do is just reread what I'd probably written previously, just to get back in the headspace of that character, or look over my notes, my little scribbles, or first sort of inspiration of the idea to really fall in love with those characters and that story that I would be working on. And the last question, sugar and spice and everything nice. In the spirit of spreading kindness and cheer, give a special shout out to somebody who has been instrumental to your writing journey, or somebody who has really helped you along the way. All the people I would give like a shout out to are not people who are watching this channel, like my partner and my mom, people who have really been there for me in real life. I'm now starting to get, you know, writer friends and community here, but I don't quite have that yet. I'm always really thankful for people's live streams and the other creators and just the encouragement and interaction. I don't know. But I don't really have those connections yet. That's why I said having like a critique partner and alpha readers or just close writer relationships like that. That's on my Christmas list. Santa, I'm hoping that's going to be under my tree this year. So I'm sorry guys, this is a crazy one. So that is it. If you would like to do the tag, help yourself. You are tagged now. That's going to be it for today. I will be back tomorrow with another day of writing. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one.